everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, I am sounding much better and feeling much better. I think it was like a trial. I don't know why I felt so awful yesterday. I'm feeling much better now, but today we're going to be taking a look at a specific Mirraith that one of my new stalkers has been asking me to do. I kept getting joined in games that I've been playing and in Loomian Legacy quite often. He's actually in the game right now. He's actually in the game. But that's besides the point. We're going to be taking a look at the Mirraith, so hopefully I stop getting followed. Hopefully. But yeah, we're going to take a look at it today, and I decided to go with Restrictive Armor. I don't know if they wanted Restrictive Shield or Armor. I just know it was Restrictive Item. But I kind of like Armor more because of your worse melee defense, so I think this would work a bit better. But of course, you can swap between any of them. It doesn't really matter. You can pick either one. But I'm going with Brawny, Clever, and very sluggish, so I can be as slow as possible. I've always really liked Mirraith because of its Shatter move that allows you to set up barbs offensively, which is a very cool little gimmick that it has. But yeah, with Restrictive Armor, we become a lot tankier on the melee side, which is going to let us tank much more hits, hopefully. And then, sorry I was dying, and for our moves here, we have got Reflective, or I guess our summary. We have Reflective, which is going to make us immune to light-type moves, which is really, really freaking good. Basically, what this makes us get rid of one of our weaknesses and allows us to wall a lot of light types, whereas normally light types would wall Spirit. We swap it around. And then we have Shatter, which is our signature move, which allows us to deal damage and then throw barbs on the enemy side of the field. Dark Surge is here just kind of as a coverage option. It kind of just exists. It's mostly here for Luminamis specifically, so it's not that useful outside of it, but it is also solid for stuff like Tsukame, which is really good. I wonder, has he said it? No, he hasn't said it yet. And then we have Fade Away, which allows you to pivot, and then Metal Blast, so we have a strong stab option on the range side. But yeah, the TPs are very simple. We have 112 health, which I believe this was for Health Amulet. This was a Health Amulet set, but I don't think much should change about it. I think it's still completely fine. I believe the range attack and stuff was for killing Luminamis after you hit them with Dark Surge with the Shade Shell. So generally the TPs should be completely fine, but yeah, hopefully that you all enjoy. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, and here we go. The first thing you really want to look at when using something like Mirraith is what are the range things you can wall, and there is a freaking Thawmin. Oh, what a good game. There's a Thawmin, there's a Holobunch, there's a Ursnack, and because of our armor, we're able to beat the Ursnack. Really, really solid, honestly. I could lead with it, in all honesty, because I think a lead with it is pretty good. The real issue here is having to be worried about the Behemoth, so hopefully we don't get too screwed over by it. I really do also like Rancidor here. Being able to palm, like, twice, and then Draco Beaming on Plasmoth will always be good. And then Waba could be an option, but it's really only there for the Malmerk, which I guess I'm fine with. Allows me for a good option into it. And then it's kind of up to whatever I feel like bringing, for the last one. I'm leaning more toward Hoganosh, but the problem is I'm hit by too many things. Let's just go with Protagon and see what happens. Because I don't think it's awful, right? If we can kill the Plasmoth, we're in a good spot. Speaking of the Plasmoth, we are kind of weak to it if we go with this team and we don't bring Hoganosh. I guess I'll go Hoganosh. Alright, let's see how this is going to work. But yeah, tomorrow, I think I'm actually going to pre-record a video, I believe, unless I can figure out what's exactly happening, because tomorrow I'm going on, like, actually, I'm just going to Fade Away here. I'm curious how much damage I take from whatever this thing goes for. It goes for a Sharpen. So, tomorrow I'm, going to help a family member move in to their new home, and that might take a little bit of time. So, yeah, if people are wondering where I am tomorrow, or if you don't care, fine by me. Yeah, that's what's happening with me tomorrow. I brought this like exclusively for Samarine, so I also need it for also plunge. I also need it for the freaking other guy. What's he called again? Behemoth, yeah. I don't get why plunge came out here. Did he misclick? I feel like he misclicked. Alright, let's see some here. Yeah, he must have misclicked, right? He had to have misclicked there. Alright, now beating Behemoth has become a little bit harder, in all honesty. So, I could honestly just play Mirraith. I really do like this option here. The only real issue that could happen here is, oh, they're gonna go into Behemoth. And then I'm, just going to die. But yeah. Did you guys see that not Human Torch, freaking Ultron has been announced in, Bravo Rivals? I've been waiting for the release of that character ever since the game came out. It has been something I've been very hyped over, just because he's a healer, or like a strategist, you can say. Basically, strategists are the only characters in the game that are known for being able to heal. Not many other characters have that, what is it called? That, I forget. Luxury. Not many characters have a luxury of being able to heal, but strategists do. They're essentially the support class of Marvel Rivals. And Ultron is pretty much a pseudo DPS that can heal. Pretty much. And I've been very hyped over it because I just think Ultron's cool, and I've been wanting to play it ever since it was announced. I don't see myself being able to kill this thing, but I don't really see many other options that I have. If anything that I really... Actually, I can go to this. It should be fine. Oh, they rogue. Ah, they knew. Oh, I lived the next one. That's funny. Calling out and going for rogue is smart there. Will they risk dying is the real question, right? I don't think they will, personally. I don't see that happening. But yeah, have you guys seen the new freaking AI, like, videos? Wild. Can you believe that that actually exists? Like, that's just little wild, right? You can't tell me it's not. I just think it's a little crazy that it's gone this far. I have no problems with AI. That's my thing about it. I have no problems with it. But I don't think it's a good idea to try to make AI replace internet personality, because you can't replace people. So, I don't care what anyone says. I think the AI videos are weird. And the fact that you can't tell if the video's AI or not, I don't think is a good thing. I think they need to have something that says they're AI. Just because a lot of people want to support humans. So I'm just saying. Also, I kind of want to see if I could go Mirraith here. If Slapdown comes out though, that's a little annoying. I'm gonna Barb again actually. I'm gonna get more hazards up. They set up another Thunder Summon. I feel like I can just keep getting Barb's damage. They're tasing. I don't think I might die to Rogue now. Maybe. Yeah, I have been having a pretty solid time overall in Marvel. I haven't played it in a little bit because I've kind of been waiting for Ultron because it just sounds like a character I would love. Like, I know that all the, like DPS players are gonna flock towards playing him, right? Just because he's a he's just like a damage guy, right? I feel like that's just what it's gonna be like. The DPS players wanting to go play him because he can do damage. And it's crazy. It was kind of like that with Invis Woman as well. Everyone was playing her. Not the DPSs though, they didn't really care. But yeah, it's a weird thing in Marvel because people have like legit formed, like, there's like two sides of the game. The support players who complain all the time about other DPS players. I guess you can say I fall into that category. My take on it is really I don't really care what the like people that play DPS only do. I just don't like, I don't know. I just don't like how they act sometimes. I sometimes feel like I don't get enough credit for what I'm doing. Because like there was like this big support strike that happened where all this there were like 2 support players that were like, I'm on strike because of this famous person. That's pretty much what happened. And I was never really a part of that. I just like, I was fine with healing people. I don't really care. I just don't like if I get blamed for something that I didn't really have much control over. Like, if you're going to dive 1v6 Spider-Man and then you're gonna blame me for dying, that's you. That's your fault. Like, I feel like if you're gonna, I played Spider-Man literally once and it was in the practice area. And if you're going to play a character like that, I feel like you need to have 3 key components to playing it. 1, you need map knowledge of heal packs, right? And you need to be, I guess 2, you need to be very prepared and be mechanically knowledgeable about how your character works. And I guess for 4, or for 3, you can't rely on the healers to always heal you, because you're very mobile, right? It's hard to target you, unless there's a cloak and dagger. I guess that point it's fine, because they have like auto-targeting heals, because they said that was a good idea. You know what, I'm fine with this. I'm very content with how this has been going so far. This battle's been great. I've been hit with 1 melee move, and that was Tase, so I don't know if that counts towards my restrictive armor. Well now, I like this. This is great. I'll just leave. Yeah, I'm very, very hyped to see what, yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna, excited for Ultron to release, because I've been waiting for it ever since, like, the release of the game. Like, I've been there. I actually mentioned it on a stream. When I was talking about Marvel a lot on streams, I actually mentioned how excited I was for it. And how I've been wanting to play Ultron since the game came out. Like, he was apparently supposed to release in Season 1, which is like the start of the game. But he ended up getting delayed for Season 2, then got delayed again for Season 2.5. Allegedly. So, with him actually releasing, and I'm just hyped. I'm just excited. I had one friend that was very disappointed with how his playstyle looked. I think I'm fine with the playstyle, just because I think it's pretty simple, and it definitely seems to be one of the more fun healers to play, just because it has another option besides just healing your team. Because, okay, I guess I can talk about, I don't know how many people care about Marvel Rivals. I really don't know. I could talk about Loomian, I guess. Alrighty. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if you guys want me to talk about Loomian, or if you just want me to talk about other stuff, just let me know. And I'll talk about other things that's like Loomian related. I just enjoy talking about other things when I'm doing these little videos. I just think it's fun having other things to talk about. Alright, can I do the same lead? I feel like I can, right? Funnily enough, my restrictive armor might let me get, I can tank the Wresolen, which is nice. I wonder if it's Toxic Spine's Doku. I guess I always go for Seasong just in case, right? Is the last just Rancidor? I feel like it is, right? Rancidor just feels way too good to not bring here. The only downside is I would be relying on Mirraith to kill Charonix reliably. I don't know if I want to do that. It's fine. I'm fine with it. Yeah, Ultron's kit just looks fun. I forgot what I was talking about, so I guess I can talk about the immunity. Also, I am going to be shattering. I'm down for this. My restrictive armor should make me tank whatever hit he throws out here. Yeah, Loomianity's coming out. I'm excited. Because, dude, I have been needing something else to make videos on. No? Look at that! Taking majorly reduced damage. Getting big damage on Wresolen on the back. Oh. Oh no. It's Rageful plushie. Well, ain't that tragic. Hopefully it doesn't Electro Punch then, because, oh no. That would not be very good. Okay, they blaze. I take, nothing. Doesn't really matter what I click, I'm just gonna Seasong and go into Rant Store anyway. Ow. My god. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Alright, we can go into Rancidor. Yeah, Loomianity's coming out. We get to play Blade Ball again, which is going to be hype. I get to do hunting streams if there's stuff that comes out that I care about. I didn't really do any hunting streams on the last Loomianity just because I didn't really care about any of the stuff that was in there. Maybe if they add something, I'll do it. I want to stream more Loomian Legacy. I guess I could do, like, UMV hunting streams, right? I guess that could be something that I could do. I think that could be fun. But I guess that really comes down to what you guys want to see me do. Because honestly, a lot of stuff I like to do, or do, is stuff you guys suggest. Like, I got stalked by someone and now I'm doing this showcase for them. So, I think, whatever the heck you guys want me to do, just tell me. I'm always down to do what you guys want. It'll take me some time, though. I know someone's been wanting me to do Gloves Malmerk. That's not happening. I'm sorry. It won't be happening for a little while. Just because, at the moment, I'm not... I don't like to do showcases super back-to-back, you know? Like, I could do one showcase on this one thing, and I could do another showcase on this one thing, you know? I don't know, I don't like to just do, like, this Whippledrift set is broken, and then the next day I do another Whippledrift set, right? I don't exactly like to do that. So, usually when I showcase something, people want me to take a look at another version of it, but I don't do that, like, immediately. I can wait, like, a day, maybe a week. Like, that's the time frame, it's a day to a week, right? Is usually what I have it on. There's way too many melee attackers that my innocent Tsukame can't tank all of them. Wait, actually, Mirraith is immune to 2 of those moves. Mirraith walls this thing with my restrictive armor too. This is actually awesome. And they forgot. They forgot. And I killed Chienta for free. Huge! Because even if they went for double Ice Hammer, I probably live because of the restrictive armor. That's a dub. I love when I can use the new items. I haven't gotten to use them very much. I haven't used them that much. Maybe I should use like the regenerator mods and try them out. This is probably just the same swap I did before. The Mirraith has been putting in some really solid work. I mean, I'm fine with how this is going. I can get one more layer of barbs up, and then I can be a happy camper. Getting a lot of chip damage on the enemy team. I go for Icicle Trap. I guess not knowing that I still have my Hognosh in the back. One thing I could do if I wanted to is go for driving here just to scout on what the Doku is, right? If it's Sponge or not. I don't think I need... Oh! All that, and I can Luster Loop get all my health back. This has been going spectacularly well. This has been going very well. I actually recently picked up playing Wizard 101. Basically, I play Pirate 101 a lot. I love Pirate 101. It's one of my favorite games. I have max level on all the different classes. That takes time. Genuinely takes a lot of time. Only one of them was all the side quests done. As a child, I didn't do all the side quests. I only did the ones with companions. I thought they were cool. But I decided to pick up Wizard 101 because my friend was like, hey, they have a free membership thing. And I play Pirate 101 with my friend a lot. So I'm like, oh, sick. Let's go try it out. I was very against it. I'm not going to lie. Actually, yeah, to be completely honest, I was not up to play it just because I think the combat was really, really boring. But then as we're getting more into it, we got to the point where the game's combat gets explained a bit more to you. There's like this arena instructor you can talk to. And then we talked to the arena instructor. And oh, how informative he was, because oh man, he told us about concepts, or just like, not concepts, but mechanics I did not even know were in the game initially, which I was very happy about because I just thought the game was going to be boring. I think I need to get into it more, get into the harder fights, because early game in a lot of games is boring. You gotta be honest, early game in a lot of games is just boring. Once you get past the early game, though, that's where a lot of games can, like, really get their shine. Also, I lose if I don't hit this Draco. Oh, cue the GIF. Cue the GIF. If I want to be safe, I just click Final Ruse. And then I'm not. I'm just gonna Draco Beam. Because I would not miss. But yeah, early game, in a lot of games, can be very boring. And it can steer you away from actually wanting to pursue that game, not knowing that it could be one of your favorite games. And I feel like you need to hook people onto the combat or just like the core mechanics of your game really early. Teach them about what the game, like, I don't know. I guess I need to explain that a bit better. Alright, let me continue what I was talking about. I feel like a lot of games should introduce you to the core mechanics of the game and hook you onto it early, and then introduce new ones as the game goes on. Really good example of this, I guess spoilers ahead if you're playing Expedition 33, but I have been watching one of my friends play it, and I've been there for like the whole game. Genuinely one of the most incredible games I've ever watched someone play, and at one point I was like, I kind of want to get this game. But then, it's like, I've already seen someone play it, so I guess it's like fine. I'm scared. They're gonna lead like Zulong, right? No, I'm just gonna go Morith anyway. If they go Zulong, I'm just gonna go into... Yeah, I'll bring all my walls. Great idea. Actually, it's fine. I'm just gonna go with this. I mean, yeah, I think Ranstor's kind of cracked in this fight. I kind of just get to click Draco Beam, because they have their Ancient Resist is, So this will be a fun battle. But yeah, Expedition 33 has been a phenomenal experience to watch. It is genuinely a masterpiece of a game, and they introduce you to the core mechanics of the game very early. Parrying, dodging, fighting, the AP system, stuff like that, free aiming. They introduce you to all the things that you need to know early. However, about halfway through the game, they introduce you to new mechanics called gradients, where you can gradient dodge and then gradient attack. And then there's like a skill tree that gets unlocked as your game goes on. It basically, they did the combat of the game very well. That's not even talking about the crazy, like, it's not even talking about how insane the game actually is itself. The characters feel really, like, they feel real. It's great. I think that if you ever have the opportunity to play this game, I think it's just an amazing game. Or if you just want to watch someone play it, I think either one is a good option. I'm Restrictive Armor. I'm Loki's gonna Metal Blast and see what happens. This is why I like the armor. You know, like, I feel like I'm able to be safer here. Yeah, look, like, normally I would have just died in 2 hits. I'm probably still gonna die in 2 hits unless that was just a high roll. But look, notice how now I just killed it, and I still have health if I need to check Snagoop. I think armor's really good on this. I also need to point out how good Mirraith has been doing throughout this whole video. And I've given it, like, not a lot of credit because I've been yapping. But I think I missed the yapping because my throat was dying. Dude, at the very end of the last video, I actually started to have a cough attack. I was like, goodbye, everyone. I ended it, and I was like, for like 5 seconds. It was not great, for sure. This is not a switch. This is a death trap. Why did they go into Mutagon? Of all things, they went Mutagon. They just have nothing for Mirraith. I mean, once I get my hazards up, I'm just gonna switch out. Telekinetic, I take nothing. Actually, it's not really nothing. But again, I'd be dead right now if it was not for the armor. I just want to point that out. That this armor has been putting in some crazy work, allowing me to take melee hits that normally I would be too frail to tank. Which is why I really, really like it on Mirraith. Yeah, I guess I could talk about something that I have been doing recently. I've been working on a Minecraft project. A long time ago, me and my friend decided, let's make a map in Minecraft. And we both like Pokemon, so we made it a Pixelmon map. And we came out with a beta of it a long time ago. It led up to the first gym. But I think now, in this, like, now, right, we'd probably not play that one. So we've been remaking it. And progress has been really, really great. We have beta testers waiting to play. Probably should have waited to get beta testers until, like, the game was more fleshed out. But we got them, like, as we started the project. And that was back in, like, September. We took even, like, a 2-month break on the project as well. Just because I believe we were getting demotivated. Because we were doing it, like, every single day. And it was kind of the same thing. We had to make an open area. Because it's meant to be this open world kind of experience. But not exactly, like, a Scarlet Violet open world. It's more so, you still go on a linear path. But you can still explore the maps themselves to find secrets, because of course they're going to be laid out. And yes, I will be posting it for everyone to play whenever it's like out. Maybe like a halfway I would release it to the public if they want to try it out. But yeah, I'm excited for all that to happen. I'm excited for Ultron. I'm excited for Loomunity. I'm just hyped. I think it's been great recently. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one. I do think that the Mirraith, though, was really strong, and I can agree with that person that has been stalking me, says it's good. But, yeah, enough yapping. I'll see everyone later. Bye!